Terrell Thomas, these urban times, a live hip hop daily. We're live right now, and as you can see, I'm joined by a good friend, a gentleman in the bubble,
Yes,
doing
sir.
his thing as the NBA gets ready to get their season restarted and back underway. Philadelphia 76ers guard Mike Scott. First and foremost, happy birthday, player. Happy birthday to you.
Guard. I'll take guard. I'll take guard.
Yeah, you. I mean, you.
Guard four. I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter.
I
Pop.
like you at the guard position more than the forward. The way you handle the ball and whatnot, we gonna throw you in the guard mix, even though you are a
I'll take
forward.
it. I'll take it.
How is life and everything in the bubble right now?
It's cool. I kind of compare it to like a team camp, like a 5-star basketball camp. Go to practice and go back to your room. Go to room. Go to practice. You have some team events, some team activities, but for the most part, I kind of compare it to like a 5-star basketball camp. Isolated, locked in your room, or you outside, you know, lounging around. So it's cool for the most part. I know how to adapt to it.
How has it been as far as practice is concerned? I know you can't, let out too much of the secrets and what you guys have been working on, but you guys were away from each other for some time. So being back at practice, not in a familiar place though, in Orlando, of course, not in Philadelphia or practicing in Camden or anything like that. How have things been as far as players and yourself adapting to the practice in this new location?
It's been great, man. Everyone's in shape. That was very impressive, especially that first practice we got back. We did like a 2 hour, 2.5, and everybody was, on the same page, shape wise, competitive, chippy. Everybody's talking trash to each other and getting after it. So, for the first week, it's been great. It's been dope.
I want to ask your opinion because some of my media peers, of course, you see things on the ESPNs and on Fox. And when they're talking about the playoffs restarting and they're talking about teams representing the East, we hear Milwaukee, we hear Boston, you hear Toronto here and there. But I feel like a lot of cats are sleeping on the Philadelphia 76ers. Talk to me and let us know what you feel like your team can do to not only excel and succeed in the playoffs, but get to the finals.
Um, for the most part, I gotta be. I mean, we brought on ourselves, man. We brought on ourselves with the talented team we have, with the roster we have. We had a 6 seed right now, and we're not supposed to be no 6 seed. We're a top 3 seed. So rightfully so. You got to give Milwaukee credit. You got to give Boston credit. I feel like we're talented than those guys, but they're a better seat than us. Miami, Indiana. You got to give them guys credit because they did what they had to do up until this point to be higher seeds than us. So when they talk about other teams, they don't mention this is because we didn't take care of business like we were supposed to. We're definitely supposed to be a top 3 seed in the East. But we got a second shot. Anything can happen in playoffs. Y'all know that. So I feel like our team is made for the playoffs, made for 7 games, and we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I like our chances. So when they don't mention us, I always say half of that we brought it on ourselves because we're a 6 seed. We definitely not a 6 seed team.
Now, have you had an opportunity to, I know you said go to your room, go to practice, go to your room, go to practice, but I've heard it's a lot of amenities as far as the Disney Springs Resort. Have you had an opportunity to see any of those things, the Players Lounge or anything like that?
I'm good. I'm good. I just like to lock in, and I'm not saying that because I'm trying to sound like, oh, he's a perfect, like, nah. I'm good. I go to practice. I come back to my room, and I'm good. When we had to quarantine for 36 hours, that was love for me, man. I could just chill all day and get on the normal tag and watch Netflix or watch my rap battles and play the game. Oh, that's love, man. I don't gotta go nowhere. Yeah, that's cool. So, my mind is, I got like an old school mentality, man. Hoop and ball, and then just stay out the way.
We've seen your head coach Brett Brown speaking a lot. Once again, not giving away too many of your secrets, but he spoke about having Ben Simmons actually joining you at the forward position, having him not playing the point as much, letting Shake Milton get his time to shine. We've seen a lot of promise from that young brother, so it'll be good to see him getting more minutes. What are your thoughts about the adjustment of the roster and having Ben move to the forward position?
I like it, man. I like it. With the emergence of Shake, you got to give that man credit. You got to give him respect. That man gave my boy Pat Bev a good almost 40. He put the time in, he put the work, and he deserves, the love that he's getting right now. He deserves that starting point guard spot. And, for Ben, it doesn't mean he's not going to, be handling the ball. He's not going to be, sometimes our point guard, it's just he's off the ball right now. He has been shooting a lot more in practice, shooting threes. I've seen him work on his threes, and he has been shooting threes in 5-on-5. He still be able to do the same stuff he can do, and I feel like it's a mismatch because what forward or what big guy gonna guard Ben? Especially like when they was putting him at the center. What center gonna guard Ben? Like, come on now. Like he just got to continue to shoot that thing. Keep him honest, man. And more and more he's continuing to shoot that thing, get confident. It's over with, man. That man, he get a consistent jump shot. I mean, it's over. But just look though, how many All-Stars Ben been to? Like, is it two?
I want to say two.
He done all this without a consistent jumper, and he's still young. That's crazy.
Those facts.
Man, that's still crazy. You got to give that man credit. That's still crazy. Rondo is a Hall of Fame point guard with now he's starting to shoot it more, but for the most part, his whole career he hasn't had a jumper. So and look at his career. So I mean, he's people get on him about his jump shot, man. I'd say, man, just continue to work on that and get that. I always say a confidence, repetition builds confidence. So get them reps up and you'll be confident.
For you, I want to say you're no stranger to playing at this time of year. The NBA season may not go on, but you would still be here in Atlanta, maybe in the ABL playing it, dropping 60s and 50-point games. Yep. Do you feel like a lot of your peers, a lot of NBA players will kind of get into the just of playing in the summer now with the way this season will be restarting with so many cats already playing in the Rutgers, the Drew Leagues, the ABLs, and things of that nature?
I mean, I feel like basketball, you take your time off after the playoffs and you get right back to it. Most guys been doing it, like you said, Drew League and Rutgers, ABL. And, basketball is kind of like year-round, man. You take off June or July and then you get right back to it, So I feel like guys have already been doing that. Been hooping year-round and, if they're not doing that, they're playing, in the Olympics or summer league or summer games. So, basketball is year-round, man.
Terrell Thomas, These Urban Times. Once again, we're talking right now to Philadelphia Sixers forward Mike Scott. You said that in the 36-hour time you had some downtime. Of course, you got downtime now. You say you're playing the game, watching Netflix. What games you playing out in the gamer world, and what have you had a chance to check out on Netflix?
Definitely on that Call of Duty. I like one-player story mode games. I've been playing this game called Last of Us. My son, my 4-year-old son, he's into Fortnite, so he'll call me like, "Dad, let's play Fortnite." Got to play that with him. So I still play Grand Theft Auto online. Still a big fan of that. So those games I'll definitely get into. Netflix. I just checked out that Epstein series.
I ain't watched that yet. I heard it's something though. I heard it's crazy.
Damn, it's definitely crazy. I definitely like to watch a lot of stuff that I always, watch. I was watching Django the other day, Bad Boys 2, movies. I kind of like to just, I'll throw a movie on and just to go to sleep to. So.
You're a very, very big NFL fan, very big Washington Redskins fan. I guess we'll say the name as long as we possibly can. Of course, for years, it's been a lot of controversy surrounding the name. And now it looks like, however, that's going to change. It looks like Dan Snyder is finally going to change the name. What are your thoughts? It's a two-part question. What are your thoughts on the Redskins changing the name? And do you have any picks? We've been hearing Red Wolves, Red Tails. Do you have any picks or suggestions on where you like to see them move forward?
Definitely Red Tails. Red Tails from the Tuskegee Airmen. Yeah, man, change it to Red Tail. I like that. Keep the same color. Switch up the logo, but for the most part, they can keep the same, same colors, and they don't have to do too much changing to the logo. They want to go with the plain. If you want to go with the Tuskegee Airman Red Tail with the hat, I'm all for that. Go ahead, change it, and man, that's the least of his worries right now. And I'm pretty sure you're locked in of all the stories that popped up today, and it's over with. Oh man,
he got a lot of shit going on in his realm right now.
It's over. So yeah, I like to see him turn it to the change it to the Red Tails.
Also, of course, NBA great Kevin Durant, one of the DMV native, is a big Washington fan. Dwayne Haskins, who's the quarterback for the Redskins, they both Haskins reached out saying it'll forever be HTTR, Hail to the Redskins, I believe that is. Have you had a chance to talk to Haskins or Durant or any other
No,
fans on their thoughts?
no, not really. I haven't really got to talk to a lot of Redskins. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say Red Tails people.
Okay.
But yeah, man, they had that name for what since 1933. I know a lot of people was offended by the name, and it's go ahead change it, man. It's time for a change. Go ahead change it, and go ahead and get that owner up out of there too. These folks is saying he got ties to allegedly Epstein. I hope that ain't true, but I mean it's over with, man. Just go ahead change the name and go ahead get him up out of there. It's over with. He can't come back from that. So.
What do you got planned for yourself, man? Before I let you go, I want to thank you once again for your time, and I thank you for sharing some of your birthday moment with us. As you said, the team got something planned for dinner. Is there anything special you're going to do today? Of course, being away from family, has that been hard? Spending the birthday, not by yourself, but by yourself as far as friends and family is concerned.
Yeah, wifey and the kids, they called me this morning, FaceTime saying happy birthday. That was real dope. Definitely wish I can be there with them. As far as the team, we'll have like a little team dinner, and I told them I want to watch a rap battle. I've been trying to put them on rap battles for the longest. They haven't really clicked over, but yeah, man, for the most part, just hanging out with the team and just chilling.
I can't let you keep mentioning rap battles and not ask who are your favorite rap battleists. I guess I would say.
My favorite, definitely Lux. Got to do Loaded Lux. Favorite.
A particular rap battle that you watch a lot. A particular battle that you enjoy between two cats.
I like old battle raps, like Chess versus New Jersey Twerk. That was a fire battle. Twerk versus Averb. Definitely a big Averb fan. He's fire.
Okay.
Of course, Murder Mook. That's how I started watching battle rap. Was Murder Mook. I got to watch his battles. Charlie Clips, Goods. I like Goods also. I was a big Surf fan, and he let me down this past weekend, man. That hurt, man. That hurt with that Loaded Lux performance, man. But yeah, those guys.
Mike, man, thank you once again for your time, good brother. Turn up in that bubble. Turn up down there. Philly needs a championship.
As far as basketball, yeah, we got.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I don't want cats calling the hotline on you, dog. I don't mean turn up.
Man, please don't do that. Don't do that, man. No snitching, man. No snitching. That's crazy. People calling. I don't know who doing that, but that's crazy. People calling the hotline.
That's crazy. That's damn sure crazy.
Sir.
Stay safe down there, man. Take care of yourself. I'm gonna hit you up again before things actually get rolling. Stay safe. Keep your body right. And we'll be in touch.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.